Hi LEGO fans, here we are in my latest build. This one's actually for LEGO 4644, which is a Marina, which you can see in the background there, but we'll just go to the box first of all. Now basically I've used this as the base for the model, and I've tried to upgrade, hopefully improve the model that we had. I'll just quickly go through a few of the features on the actual box itself. Also, the first good one is the price that's on it. It's quite an old set, and I obviously got it in offer at some point, but you'll not probably find it for that price at the moment. Like I said, a quick look, it was about £100 for the set now. So basically we have a tower on the sand, obviously on meant to be on land, and a little bridge which goes across to the floating part of the product, and meant to be floating anyway. There's a shop there as well. The shop, as you can see, has a few flippers, a surfboard, a couple of life jackets, not an awful lot there. And above it there is a cafe, which, as you can see just behind the sticker there, there's a seat table and a little outside part, and inside you can see there's a coffee machine, a bit of a counter there, but there's actually no way to get up to there from the bottom floor, so let's jump I suppose. But missing from the build, actually there's a boat there and a windsurfer at the back. I've no idea, I presume I've put them into another set or another display somewhere, but they're not with this set at the moment. But that's basically the box. So I'll have a quick look at the actual model which I've now created. Just take the box away. So just going from right to left here, we have extended the beach area. As you can see, there's a little family there now. The girl's making a sandcastle, while the dad's behind trying to take a picture of said castle, and the mum is just catching some sun. We have an outpost, a watchtower, which is actually from a different set. I think that one would be 60163 that it's come as part of. All the parts aren't included in the build obviously, but it's got a few bits and pieces on it. There's a guy there with a kayak just about to launch it into the sea. We have the lifeguard guy sitting looking out at the tower, his binoculars and his walkie-talkie, and down below we have a guy also with a set of binoculars, but sitting in, if I can get around here, sitting in his car ready to go if there's any emergency he has to go to. And we've just got a random camel in amongst the sand there. I move slightly further over, and in addition to the set is the fisherman, which I've decided to put in. You can see his fishing rod just there, and it's going into the sea just there. Let's see if you can catch something. Having a wee cast off the little pontoon area there, and in behind we've actually got a guy in a windsurfer. As I said, it's not the actual windsurfer that came with the set, it's one I've added in. There's a little rock cluster at the back there. He's not the original part, but he'll fit in fine. So if we then go underneath the bridge, we have a little motorboat that's passing by there. And we can go over the bridge, and we find on the floating area we have a small inflatable boat tied up, one of the occupants getting out to go to the shop, and we have a more substantial, it says 36 on it, so I presume it's meant to be 36 foot motorboat, which isn't actually tied up. Just talking to the harbour person there, and you can see they're just tied up there. In the background you could possibly see there's a little diver's flag just at the back there. And in the improved shop, we now have quite a range of equipment. So we have, you can see, tanks, a set of oars, there's a wetsuit at the back there, some clothing, a diver's helmet, some more flippers and life jackets there. We've got a wee map at the corner there, and randomly there's a little skateboard. So if we then go round the back slightly, you can see there's actually a set of stairs being added to this, which goes in access through the back of the shop, just at the back there, and that takes them up to the cafe area. So we've still got the table there, which is the original feature, and a couple of seats there, a young lady having a glass of wine by the looks of it, and we have a chef person standing in the kitchen area with the cappuccino machines and whatnot. What we've also added, apart from the bird, if we just look over the roof there, we can also see that there's also an extra table outside now. A couple sitting enjoying a cup of tea and a drink of juice, and a small kind of decking area at the top as well, which obviously goes to the top of the stairs where that girl's come up the stairs just now. So that's kind of just a bit of an added part to the back of the building, just to finish it off and also make things seem a lot more sensible, given that they can now get up to the upper floor and get to the cafe area at the top. And that's pretty much it upgraded. And another upgrade we have added is the light. So included now we have some street light type things. We've got a wee light there for him to see what he's doing when anything's happening at night time. The fishermen, etc. You can see the water and you can see if he's caught any fish yet. There's obviously a light in beside the car there as well. Just let him know where he's going. And we have some navigation lights at the side of the bridge. There's no lights at the beach obviously, there's nothing there lit up. But we have the navigation lights there at the side of the bridge and at that side too. We'll just allow for the boats to travel through and know where they're going. And a couple of under bridge lights there as well, just to keep everything illuminated. The boats don't have any lights obviously, but the big boat there does. I'll just come back a wee bit and let you see the navigation aid there as well. And the boat has a spotlight there in the front, and it's got its navigation lights at the top there as well, just so it knows where it is at night and where others know where it is. And as you can see, the shop is now all lit up as well, so you don't have to stop trading when it gets dark. You just turn the lights on and everyone carries on shopping as normal, except the person working the till seems to be playing solitaire, but hey ho, any chance we get, eh? And likewise, if we pop upstairs back to the cafeteria area, you can see obviously the cafe is lit up again. Got a nice bit of light there for whoever's working at the coffee machine or serving the ice pops and whatever else is on that shopping list, the beef burgers. Apologies for the shake. And we've got a nice little bit of mood lighting outside, so they can enjoy their drinks and cheeseburgers and whatever else with a wee bit of light outside. You can see a nice little colour changing one there. And that's basically the set, with it all lit up. There we go. also quite like is if you go down to the seaside, you can actually go into the water and just bob up and down. It looks like you're actually swimming in the water, which is pretty cool. Swim behind the boat there. But then, I suppose if you wanted to go for a wee dive, you could go down below. But watch out for the sharks. In here, we have underneath the surface, we've got sharks. There's even a crocodile sitting there. There's a jewel sitting in a nice treasure chest at the back there. We have obviously the support for the floating part of the build. Just making sure it doesn't float away. We've got a couple more sharks there as well. And some fish swimming about amongst all the seaweed and trees and whatnot down there. Pretty mean looking shark. Got a weed lying about there. There's a non-Lego, I think it actually came out of Kinder Egg, a little dolphin swimming at the back there as well. And you can see there's a pretty mean looking fish chasing away a little fish at the back there. That is actually part of set 60264. That and the stone part that's around it came in that set. And there's actually a wreck sitting there as well. You can see the wheel and part of the back of the boat. It was just a made up, I think that part of it was actually from a friend's set, if I remember rightly. But it's just a boat that's been made up to put in as a little shipwreck. And you can see there's plenty of little bits of seaweed and plantation, etc. growing up the rock face there. Interestingly, you can see there's a little fish there just at the back of the shark. And I think, there we are, we might find that is the one which the fisherman has caught. So he'll need to wind that in somehow. Don't know how he's going to manage to get it in past the Lego stops and top, but that one there, I'll give him a wee bit of play on his rod for a wee while until he gets that one in. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to zoom out. You can see the full set. So we now have the Marina on top with the boats and the shop, cafe area, pontoons, beach area, all there. And below we have under the water, we have the sea. You can actually come round the side here as well. Have a wee look in from here as well. And just see all the different bits and pieces. They're all within the kit. So obviously this is all added on part. You can see actually the diver that's below his little diving flag. He's out there with his camera. This is all added on, it's not part of any set or anything, obviously it's just something I've created, and it just gives it a bit extra to the actual set, I believe. I don't know if you can see there on the camera, the diver's camera's got the light on as well, but it's a bit difficult to pick it up there. Let's see if I can zoom in on that at all. He's not very obvious, he's hiding behind that plastic floating parts for the part above, but there he is. That's his camera and the light there, and the underground lights for the Marina part. So yep, as I said, that's all added on. That's not part of any set or anything. There's various sets within there, all the pieces etc. that have been added on over the time. I believe we've got 60221. Part of the chest and the shark came from that. The 60264 is the one, as I said before, with the the fish that's popping out the sea face there. That's part of that set, which comes with an underwater diving boat thing as well, which, if you know the set, it's not a bad set. There's quite a few bits and pieces and a couple of, well, I think three minifigures with it. But for today, that's my Marina set complete with underwater and lighting. Hope you enjoyed the build. I'll hopefully see you next time. Thank you.